Madden 25 is finally here, so today we're going over the top 15 new overpowered plays that were added this year that'll have you guys dominating your opponents on the virtual gridiron. And a big thank you to the EA Creator Network for allowing me to capture this early access work in progress footage. At number 15, this play is so overpowered that it can win you multiple Super Bowls. The play is Mtn Corndog in the formation Gun Bunch Strong Nasty, and before the snap, your outside receiver will come in motion before sprinting back outside after the snap. The first read is the motion receiver, and if the defense leaves the flat open, then zip it out to him for the easiest yards you'll ever get. The next read is the running back going to the other flat, and if the defense leaves that side open, then dump it off to him and pick up as many yards as you can after the catch. The third read is the outside tight end on the hitch, which can get wide open against zone coverage after the other routes pull the zone defenders apart. The fourth read is the inside tight end on the post, and this route absolutely obliterates man coverage, and you can hit him for easy yards as long as you pass lead the throw outside. The final read is the slot receiver on the option route, and if everything else is covered, then there's a great chance that he'll be sitting in a pocket of open space for a wide open completion. At number 14, this incredible pass play will have you launching huge touchdowns on both sides of the field. The play is Mtn Double Slants Wheel in the formation Gun Spread Flex, and before the snap, your running back will come in motion behind your quarterback. After the snap, the first read is the tight end on the slant, and sometimes he'll get open as he crosses over the middle of the field, while other times you can hit him with a bullet pass as soon as he makes his break. The next read is the outside receiver on the hitch, and if the fade pushes the defenders back, then you can hit the hitch for an easy completion and pick up some yards after the catch. The third read is the slot receiver on the fade, and if you see that he has a step on his defender, then throw a lob pass with a pass lead up, and you'll be able to come down with an enormous gain. The final read is to come back to the running back on the wheel, and against man coverage, you can throw a similar lob pass with a pass lead up, and you'll be able to take it all the way for a humongous one-play touchdown. At number 13, this glitchy RPO will drive your opponents crazy in Madden 25. The play is RPO read slot slide in the formation gun spread, and before the snap, make sure you identify the read key and pass key defenders. After the snap, if the read key stays outside, then don't press anything to hand the ball off to your running back and take it up the middle. If the read key crashes in, then hold A on Xbox or X on PlayStation to keep the ball with your quarterback. Now on every play, you also have the option to zip it out to your receiver sprinting to the flat to pick up yards on the outside, but this also has the chance of getting you flagged for an illegal man downfield penalty. To avoid this, if you decide that you want to throw to the flat, run forward a few steps before passing to him, and this will cause it to be a backwards pass which can't get flagged. Then just follow your blockers and try to make defenders miss, and you may be able to take it all the way for a touchdown. At number 12, this is the most broken trick play in Madden 25. The play is Mtn Double Pass in the formation Gun Bunch Strong Nasty, and always run this with your bunch receivers on the right. After the snap, your QB will automatically throw a backwards pass to your outside bunch receiver. Your middle bunch receiver running deep will often pull multiple defenders with him, and that leaves a ton of empty space for you to take off with your outside bunch receiver and rack up some ridiculous yards on the ground. Now your receiver will also have perfect throwing accuracy on the run, so you can hit your solo receiver coming across the middle if the defense isn't guarding him, and this route will also torch man coverage, so in that case, make sure you always pass lead the ball out in front of him. Now for the deep throw, it's best to check the throw power of your receivers and sub in whoever has the highest rating as your outside bunch receiver, and if the defense leaves the deep receiver open, then launch it to him with full throw power for a huge one-play touchdown. At number 11, this overpowered pass play will have you dotting up every part of the field. The play is cheat/wheel cross in the formation gun tight Y off, and always flip your formation so that your running back is on the short side of the field. After your tight end comes in motion, the first read is the quick throw to the wheel in the flat, and if the defense leaves it open, then go ahead and take the free yards every time. The next read is the running back in the other flat, and if the solo receiver pushes the defenders back, then dump it off and try to make defenders miss after the catch. The third read is the slot receiver on the shallow crosser, and this route torches man coverage, so make sure you pass lead the ball out in front of him so you can keep your momentum through the catch. The fourth read is the tight end on the streak, and especially against cover 3, you can hit him in a soft spot up the seam as long as you pass lead the throw away from the safety. The final read is to come back to the wheel route, and against cover 2, the wheel can get get wide open deep along the sideline. At number 10, this play action pass torches every defense in Madden 25. The play is PA cheat wrap cross in the formation gun split close pro, and before the snap, your receiver will come in motion behind the quarterback. After the snap, the first read is the fullback in the flat, and if the defense leaves it open, then hit him for easy yards underneath. Next, look at both your halfback and your tight end attacking the flat on the right side, and once again, if the defense is leaving it open, go ahead and take the free yards on the outside. The third read is the left receiver on the deep crosser, and against man coverage, as he crosses the field, make sure you pass lead the ball out in front of him to keep it away from the trailing defender, while against zone coverage, make sure you pass lead the ball down to keep it away from any zone defenders playing over top. The final read is the motion receiver on the wheel route, and against man coverage, just throw a lob pass and pass lead the throw up, and your receiver will torch the defender over the top for the massive one-play touchdown. At number 9, this crazy RPO is guaranteed to have your opponent's head spinning. The play is RPO read cheat wheel flat and the formation pistol deuce close, and always flip your formation so that your tight end wheel route is going towards the wide side of the field. After the snap, the first read is the wheel route, and if the tight end gets left unguarded, then go ahead and zip it out to him and sprint straight ahead through all of the green grass in front of you. This will mainly happen against man coverage, and the pre-snap motion can cause a man switch from the defense that results in the tight end getting wide open for huge gains down the sideline. The next read is the wide side receiver on the slant, and if the linebackers crash in to guard the run, then you can hit the slant to rack up easy yards over the middle. And if neither the flat nor the slant look open, then remember that you can also choose to not press anything to hand the ball off to your running back and look for an open running lane to pick up yards on the ground. At number 8, this is the craziest trick play in Madden 25. The play is motion double pass halfback screen in the formation gun spread Y slot weak, and always flip your formation so that your running back is lined up on the wide side of the field. Before the snap, your slot receiver will go in motion across the formation, and after the snap, your quarterback will automatically throw the ball back to him. If you have a numbers advantage in front of you, then you can take off with your slot receiver and pick up some absolutely enormous gains down the sideline. Keep in mind that because it's a pass play, some defenders will continue to stay back in pass coverage after you catch the ball, allowing you to pick up free yards on the ground. Now, if you want to pass the ball, keep in mind that passing to your post is risky, because if any of your receivers block, then you'll get hit with an offensive pass interference penalty. However, you won't get flagged for throwing it back across the field to your running back, and then just follow your blockers and pick up as many yards as you can get. At number 7, this pass play will have you destroying every coverage in the game. The play is fake screen cheat wheel in the formation empty sketch stack, and you can run this from either hash. The first read is the tight end on the drag, and if he gets into open space as he crosses the middle of the field, then zip it to him immediately for free yards. The next read is the running back on the smoke screen, and if the defense is pushed back by the other routes, then you can dump it off to him for easy yards underneath. The third read is the motion receiver on the wheel route, and especially against cover 2 shells, the wheel route can get in a ton of open space for you to hit him with a pass lead outside and then just take off down the sideline. The final read is the right side receiver on the post, and this route destroys man coverage, so after he makes his break, just pass lead the ball outside to keep it away from the trailing defender, and you may take it all the way for a touchdown. At number 6, this pistol pass play will have you lighting up the scoreboard in every game. The play is motion fork H-Choice in the formation pistol wing flex close, and before the snap, always flip your formation so that your tight ends are lined up on the short side of the field. After the snap, the first read is the tight end on the speed out, and if your opponent leaves the flat open, then go ahead and take the easy yards on the outside. The next read is the inside tight end on the corner route, and always pass lead the ball outside to safely bring in the sideline catch. The third read is the running back on the option route, and if the defense leaves it open, then dump it off to him and make defenders miss after the catch. The final read is the slot receiver on the C route, and make sure you pass lead the ball up and outside to keep it away from defenders playing underneath. And to bomb cover 3, just put your slot receiver on a streak, and that'll push the safety back and get your post wide open for the massive one-play touchdown. At number 5, this is the most overpowered screen pass in Madden 25. The play is halfback angle screen in the formation gun trips halfback weak, and always flip your formation so that your running back is on the short side of the field. Now, the normal way to run this is like a standard screen pass where you wait a few seconds and then throw to your running back, but we can do a lot more with this play. After the snap, the first read read is the inside receiver on the speed out, and if there's nobody guarding him, then zip it out to him for easy yards in the flat. Now, if you roll out, the next read is the middle receiver on the corner route, and make sure you possession catch it to keep your feet in bounds. Now, if you roll out and the defenders all crash in, then you can throw it back to your running back on the angle route with perfect accuracy and pick up a ton of yards over the middle. And of course, if you roll out with your quarterback and have nobody in front of you, then just sprint straight ahead and rack up as many yards as you can on the outside. At number 4, this overpowered pass play is guaranteed to get you some huge one-play touchdowns. The play is Mtn Angle Y Wheel, and the formation gun doubles flex Y off close, and always flip your formation so that your running back is on the wide side of the field. After the snap, the first read is the running back on the angle route, and once he makes his break, you can hit him over the middle and make defenders miss after the catch. The next read is the tight end on the wheel route, and if the defense gets caught in a man switch, he can get wide open, and you just have to lob it to him and take it all the way for the touchdown. The third read is the slot receiver on the corner route, and make sure you pass lead the ball up to keep it away from any zone defenders playing underneath. The final read is the wide side receiver on the deep crosser, and against some coverages, he'll get left completely unguarded after the safety bites down on the corner route, and you can hit him up the deep middle for the enormous one-play touchdown. At number 3, this orbit motion play will have you destroying defenses in Madden 25. The play is orbit PA halfback wheel, and the formation gun trips tight end, and always flip your formation so that your receivers are lined up on the wide side of the field. After the snap, the first read is the tight end on the streak, and if he gets a step on his defender, then you can hit him over the top with a high ball bullet pass for huge yards up the seam. The next read is the motion receiver in the flat, and if the defense leaves it open, then go ahead and dump it off to him to pick up easy yards on the outside. The third read is the running back on the wheel route, and after zone defenders are pulled inside by the receivers, you can hit the running back wheel route for huge gains as long as you pass lead the ball outside. The final read is the middle receiver on the crosser, and against zone coverage, after the streak pushes defenders back, you can hit the crosser with a pass lead down and outside to rack up some enormous gains down the field. At number 2, this is one of the most glitchy pass plays in Madden 25. The play is Mtn Cross Post in the formation gun bunch X nasty, and before the snap, your outside bunch receiver will come in motion across the formation. After the snap, the first read is the running back in the flat, and if the defense leaves it open, then you can dump it off to him for easy yards underneath. The next read is the middle bunch receiver on the drag, and you can zip it to him and make defenders miss after the catch. The third read is the solo receiver on the shallow crosser, and this route torches man coverage, and just make sure you pass lead the throw outside to keep it away from the man defender. The fourth read is the tight end on the post, and this route gets in a perfect spot for attacking cover 3 in the deep seam. The final read is the motion receiver on the wheel route, and against man coverage, just throw a lob pass and pass lead the throw up, and you'll torch the defender over the top for a massive one-play touchdown. At number 1, this is the most explosive pass play in Madden 25. The play is cheat tight end hitch halfback seam in the formation gun bunch tight end, and always flip your formation so that your bunch receivers are on the short side of the field. The only adjustment is to put your outside receiver on a streak, and after the snap, the first read is the inside receiver on the wheel route. Especially if the defense is in man coverage, the man defender won't follow the receiver on his pre-snap motion, leaving the wheel route completely unguarded and allowing you to pick up enormous gains on the outside. The next read is the tight end on the hitch, and if the defense leaves it open, then go ahead and dump it off to him for easy yards underneath. The third read is the middle receiver on the corner route, and this route can get wide open against both man and zone coverage as long as you pass lead the ball outside after he makes his break. The final read is the running back streak, which can get open late, and you can hit him up the seam for some huge gains down the field. And if you guys need an offensive scheme, check out my free Colts offensive ebook at playbookprofessor.gg.